Have you ever wondered how mountains are flattened and rocky slopes are transformed into smooth highways? It's not the work of a single machine, but a breathtaking battle of strength and precision between bulldozers, excavators, and mega dump trucks. Today, you'll witness the ultimate showdown of heavy machinery as they conquer the world's toughest terrain. Leveling a mountain is no small task. It's an immense feat that pushes both technology and human resolve to their limits. Every such project starts long before the first bulldozer blade touches stone. Teams of engineers, geologists, and planners spend months, sometimes years, mapping the terrain, analyzing the soil, and anticipating every possible threat. From shifting boulders to sudden landslides, the stakes are enormous. A single error can mean catastrophic delays, financial losses, or worst of all, danger to the crew. Standing on the edge of a mountain construction site, the scale is overwhelming. Towering slopes loom overhead, covered in tangled roots and ancient stone. The wind howls through narrow passes, carrying dust and the ever-present risk of rockfall. Every movement must be calculated, every step forward hard-won. Massive machines are brought in, each one selected for its unique ability to tackle specific challenges. But machines alone aren't enough. Success demands careful planning, real-time problem-solving, and unwavering focus. Unpredictable weather adds to the challenge. Rain can turn solid ground to slick mud in minutes, trapping equipment and endangering workers. In summer, intense heat tests both man and machine. Winter brings ice and treacherous surfaces, threatening progress at every turn. No 2 days are the same. Conditions change by the hour, and the team must adapt quickly. Despite the risks, there's a sense of purpose that drives everyone forward. Each boulder moved, each layer of earth removed, is a step closer to connecting people, cities, and ideas. In this relentless environment, only the combination of advanced machinery, expert teamwork, and fearless determination can carve a new path through the heart of the mountain. At the heart of every mountain-conquering project, the bulldozer takes the lead, silent, relentless, and utterly indispensable. Their broad steel blades cut into stubborn earth, pushing aside centuries-old boulders and clearing paths where none existed before. Each pass of a bulldozer's blade is a small battle, a patient struggle against the unyielding strength of rock and time. Models like the Caterpillar D6R or Komatsu D155AX embody this silent power. Moving inch by inch over unstable ground, their tracks grip mud, gravel, and broken stone, distributing weight so they don't sink even on soft or dangerous surfaces. The roar of their engines echoes off canyon walls, but the operator inside is focused, making constant adjustments to blade angle and track position. Every maneuver is a calculated act. Too little force and the rock won't budge. Too much and the machine might slide or stall. In some places, bulldozers must work together, forming a line that pushes debris down a mountainside or up a slope. The teamwork is wordless, communicated through engine notes and subtle gestures, a choreography of brute force and trust. Sometimes one bulldozer is tasked with pioneering a path through especially treacherous ground, its blade carving the first trail so that excavators and trucks can follow. But even the mightiest bulldozer faces obstacles. Pockets of soft ground can halt their progress. Massive boulders can jam beneath their tracks, and sudden storms can turn solid earth to impassable mud. Yet day after day, these machines return to the front, their operators determined to conquer whatever the mountain throws in their way. The work is slow, loud, and often thankless, but without the bulldozer's steady advance, no new road could ever cross the mountains. Once the bulldozers have carved the initial path, excavators take center stage as the true muscle of mountain transformation. These towering machines, with their hydraulic arms and massive steel buckets, are engineered for heavy-duty work, breaking, digging, and loading with unrelenting force. Models like the Hitachi Zayek 870 and Volvo EC950 are not just tools. They are modern marvels, capable of shattering solid rock that has stood for millennia. The excavator's versatility is unmatched. With the right attachment, it can become a precision rock breaker, pounding boulders into manageable pieces with hydraulic hammers. In an instant, it can switch to a digging bucket and scoop up tons of earth, clearing debris or reaching deep below the surface. The operator, high above in the cab, must have nerves of steel and the finesse of a surgeon. Every movement is calculated. Too little force and progress slows. Too much and the ground could collapse or a machine could be damaged. As the excavator swings, loads, and pivots, teamwork comes into play. Dump trucks pull up at just the right moment, waiting as massive buckets pour load after load of rock and soil into their beds. Timing is crucial, as a single delay can cause a chain reaction that halts the entire site. Sometimes, excavators work in tandem, forming a chain to move material across difficult terrain or to clear landslide debris. Their relentless motion is the heartbeat of the project, driving progress forward day after day. Yet every challenge brings risk. Excavators often work at the edge of cliffs, on unstable ground, or under looming rock faces. It's a dangerous job, but essential. Without their strength and adaptability, no mountain could ever be tamed, and no new road could take shape across the most formidable landscapes on Earth. No mountain leveling project would be possible without the incredible power and capacity of mega dump trucks, true cargo giants of the earth. These machines, towering stories above the ground and weighing hundreds of tons even before they're loaded, are responsible for carrying away everything that bulldozers and excavators can break loose. The sight of a Bell AZ 757N10 or a Caterpillar 707 rumbling across a rocky construction site is awe-inspiring. Massive tires taller than a grown man, engines that roar with thousands of horsepower, and dump beds big enough to swallow small cars whole. But operating a mega dump truck is far more than simply driving from point A to point B. Every journey is a test of nerve and skill. Drivers must navigate narrow, temporary mountain roads that can be treacherous after rain, with sheer drops on one side and walls of stone on the other. A single misjudgment, an inch too far to the left or right, can spell disaster for machine, cargo, and crew. Every load is precious, carefully calculated to avoid overloads that could tip the truck or damage the suspension. Timing is everything. Dump trucks must arrive just as excavators finish loading a batch of broken rock, then haul it down, twisting switchbacks to designated dump zones. There, a lever lifts the enormous bed, and with a thunderous crash, tons of earth and stone tumble out. Within moments, the truck is rolling again, back up the winding roads to repeat the process. The work is relentless and demanding. Weather can bring mudslides, fog, or blinding glare that makes each trip hazardous. Still, these cargo giants keep moving, their drivers maintaining constant vigilance and unbroken focus. Without them, progress would grind to a halt, and mountains would remain forever unyielding. It is through their strength and reliability that new roads become possible, and the seemingly impossible task of moving mountains becomes a reality. Success on a mountain construction site is never the result of a single machine or even one skilled operator. It is the outcome of seamless teamwork, a living, breathing network of human and mechanical coordination. Every moment is a delicate dance, where the movement of one machine influences all the others. Bulldozers open up new paths, pushing aside earth and stone, while excavators quickly move in to break down larger obstacles or load material into waiting dump trucks. All this activity must be perfectly timed, like an orchestra, to maintain momentum and safety. Communication is the invisible thread that binds the team together. Operators use radios, hand signals, and even the subtle language of engine notes and machine movements to alert each other of danger or signal when it's time to advance. Foremen and engineers constantly monitor progress, adjusting plans as conditions shift. When unexpected problems arise, a sudden change in weather, a breakdown, or a landslide, everyone adapts. Teams spring into action, some diverting machinery to safer ground, while others troubleshoot or begin repairs. Trust is crucial. Every operator depends on the skill and judgment of those around them. The driver of a dump truck trusts that the excavator will load him efficiently and safely. The bulldozer operator trusts that the rest of the team will stay clear as he tackles a tricky slope. This trust is built over countless hours of shared effort, hardship, and achievement. The challenges are immense, but they also forge bonds that can last a lifetime. After a long day battling earth and stone, teams gather for briefings, sharing lessons learned and celebrating small victories. There is pride in knowing that no one could have succeeded alone. It is the collective strength, coordination, and resilience of the team, people and machines united in purpose, that transforms the impossible into reality, carving new roads where only mountains once stood. Yet danger is a constant companion in mountain construction. Even with meticulous planning and world-class machinery, the unpredictable nature of the terrain can turn any workday into a battle for safety and survival. The ground can shift with little warning. A sudden rainstorm may transform stable earth into a slippery trap, causing bulldozers to stall and dump trucks to lose traction. Hidden pockets of soft soil can swallow a machine's tracks, leaving it helpless and stuck. Landslides are a frequent threat. With a thunderous roar, tons of rock and mud can sweep across the worksite, burying equipment or cutting off access roads in seconds. Every operator knows to keep a watchful eye on the slopes above and below. When an accident does occur, a dump truck slides toward the edge of a cliff, an excavator is pinned by fallen boulders, or a machine breaks down far from the base, teams must respond with speed and precision. Sometimes a rescue mission begins with another machine towing the stranded vehicle to safety while the rest of the team clears debris and stabilizes the ground. Physical risk isn't the only challenge. The psychological pressure is intense. Long hours, high stakes, and the ever-present awareness that a single mistake can endanger the entire project. Faces grow tense when a problem arises. Operators grip controls tightly, sweat trickling down as they maneuver through mud and chaos. The stress is visible, but so too is the courage. No one backs down from a challenge. Every incident becomes a lesson, prompting the team to improve protocols, adapt strategies, and strengthen their resolve. Through every trial, a spirit of resilience grows. The mountain throws its worst at the crew, yet with each setback, the team grows wiser and more determined. It is this ability to confront danger, learn from accidents, and keep pushing forward that ultimately defines the success of any great mountain project. As the dust finally settles, what remains is more than a new road cutting through the mountains. It's a testament to the determination, teamwork, and innovation of everyone involved. Behind every smooth highway lies a legacy of grit and cooperation, proof that even nature's greatest barriers can be overcome by human spirit and powerful machines. Each mile represents the courage to face danger and the wisdom gained from hard-won experience. If these stories of challenge and triumph inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels us to bring you even more breathtaking journeys behind the world's toughest engineering projects. Join our community, leave your thoughts in the comments, and help us celebrate the unstoppable spirit that turns dreams into reality, one mountain at a time.